Hello and welcome back to another Talking Tale video. In today's one, we're going to be looking at the brand new Timothy and He-Man Retells of Grayskull issue number 1 crossover. And this issue is all over the place, and when reading the preview images, I was thinking that this is supposed to be a little sequel to the toy comic crossover. But looking at this issue now, I'm very confused by it, and with it only being 4 issues, I think that this whole mini-series is going to struggle to actually be good. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff in this issue near the end which I do really enjoy for how they are interpreting things in a very fun and creative way, and just wish that they did a lot more of that kind of stuff. So yeah, okay, yeah, so we do first start off with Mark Splinter. He's calling the turtles through magic through Orku. I think that's how you say his name. A little wizard guy from He-Man. And yeah, they're just talking, and there's a little lore dump here with Mikey explaining how they got to Eternia, saying that basically they saw Krang and Shredder talking to Skeletor. They went through a portal, they're now there, and stuff like that. And then that's where we do cut over to the next bit. But I want to say that there was something a little bit more interesting here, because even though they do go around this issue in a really weird way, where this part of the story is already the future part of the story, it's gonna sound so weird, but just stay with me for a minute. And basically, Donatello does tell Splinter that the Man of Arms was I felt a bit guilty about He-Man, because he said that basically a Man of Arms had the power to stop He-Man or Adam from using the sword to becoming He-Man, but he didn't, and he feels bad because he was now to give Adam the teenage life that he needs and wants. And Mark Splinter feels a little bit guilty because, in a way, he's sort of done that to the Turtles, and I do find that to be a very interesting way to see things like that. And I wish they did expand upon that and actually did something with it. But I just feel like with that kind of stuff, it's always really interesting and fascinating because, it is true. And it's just so interesting to see how Mark Splinter will just react to it. And it's a shame that they won't actually do anything with it or anything with it, because I feel like there's so much that they could do with it, but yeah, they just don't, which is really disappointing. But that's when we do cut over to the next bit, which, yeah, I can't lie, I had a big massive smile on my face, and this is where things got a bit confusing, because we do get to see a massive battle with the Turtles, the He-Man characters against Shredder, Skeletor, and Krang, and they all have the He-Man stuff and all them. It's just so cool to see. I mean, as much as I don't like He-Man and don't know much about it, it was very cool to see all this play out and just be in a very cool way. And also considering that some of the toys which we did get to see they were releasing, stuff which I wasn't really thinking were actually going to make it into the actual comic itself, just because, well, it's the toys, they can do as much as they want, but the comics might not be able to do that. But seeing it here, it was just so great to see some of this stuff, because we get to see Leatherhead, which that was a character which I thought wouldn't make an appearance in this one, but yet he does. I mean, I doubt he actually make any sort of, I doubt actually speak, but I won't see about that. Slash was there. I mean, so many fun surprises which I was really thinking wasn't gonna be there, because those were the toys, and what can happen in the comics is completely different. And even the mouse jaw person, I'm not too sure who that Trap Jaws, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I mean, that was really cool because he had the mouse on his arm. That was the only toy which I wanted to get, but I haven't been able to find him. But oh my god, it was just so cool to see all this kind of stuff. And I wish we did get to see a lot more of this kind of stuff, because it was really fun. And even seeing some of the characters merge with the He-Man world, because I mean, the Turtles having all the armor and all that was really cool. It shouldn't work, but it really does really well. And even Krang's new design with the goblin thing, that was really cool. So many great things about this stuff, but I mean, it's He-Man, I don't really care too much about it, but at the same time, it was kind of cool. And we do get to see He-Man, he's here, he's angry, he's evil. I think by a toy he was supposed to be mutated, but it just looked like the worst kind of toy. Just looked like didn't put any effort into it other than just, oh, it's purple now. And I think in this one he's supposed to be, I know he's got mutagen. That's about as far as I know the toy, but I think it might be evil, something, I don't know. Yeah, he's there, and that's when we do get see Renette, which was something which I was like really surprised at because like most other Toll characters don't ever make an appearance, and this crossover so far is shaping up to be a really great one with just introducing so many other Toll characters into like other crossovers, and even bringing other like parts of the Toll like franchise and like stories into it, which was really cool. And like seeing that here, it was like really great. And that's when we do get to see that, like, she goes back to when it all happened before. So she goes to the part where the Tolls are trapped by the Triceratons in the Triceraton homeworld in the Gladiator Arena. And it was just so cool. I mean, this bit here was just, like, really amazing. This really, like, got me thinking, like, why don't they just go back and, like, redo the original comics and just update them to be, like, more modern? I think that could be, like, really cool, just seeing, like, all the old stories, but a bit more modern. And I think like there could be like so much like with that, because like seeing this stuff here was like really cool. And then even seeing like the gladiators show up, it's stuff which I was not expecting, just because, well, it's the Turtles, and normally with Turtle crossovers, it's normally just the Turtles, Casey and April, and that's about as far as they really go with things. But like seeing all this here with the Triceratons, the Prime Leader, the Gladiators, it was just so amazing because again we don't go, we never get to see this stuff, and it was so amazing. And that's when we do get to see He-Man. He shows up properly this time, and he's about to like fight maybe the Turtles, maybe the Triceratons. Who knows? He's there, and just, oh my god, I can't believe that. I mean, I just don't know like where the story is going to be going next. It's just so confusing and really great. So, yeah, I mean, overall for this issue, it was, I don't know, because on the one hand, I just don't care about He-Man enough, or anything about He-Man, to really care about this crossover whatsoever, and I do think that this crossover is really unnecessary. I don't know who was asking for this. The toys were decent enough, I want to say I never got them, but they looked alright, maybe not for the price range, but they looked alright, but I don't think anyone was asking for a comic. And like seeing it here, there was a lot of stuff which I just don't care about because it's He-Man. But there was also stuff in this one which I did enjoy, with the Turtles wearing all the armor, all the characters like combining. It's just so great to see all that kind of side of things, and even seeing the other side of the Turtles like actually being like shown off in this like crossover with Triceratons and Renette. It's so great to see that kind of stuff. But I just say that overall for the actual story itself, I think that there is a lot of potential for the story, because I think that from like a Turtles fan, I feel like this one is going to be really great compared to other ones where it's more focused a little bit more on the Turtles side of things with He-Man in it, which, yeah, why not? So that's really cool. But I'd say that overall for the story, it is like really confusing, and I doubt it will improve just because we've only got 3 more issues left, and I'd say that I don't think I'll be able to do a full complete story by then. I just feel like they're going to be rushing everything way too fast, and it's annoying because I do see like a lot of potential in this crossover now, but I just don't think they're going to have enough time to do this whole thing, unless this whole crossover is going to be like the first volume, maybe going to be doing 3 more, but I doubt it. But it's, I don't know, because I feel like they, I guess it'll be, oh god damn it, what am I trying to say? I guess it'll be like a wait and see kind of situation with the story, but from what I can tell so far with what they're trying to do with the story, the time loop stuff and stuff like that, I do think that this story could be a bit rushed, like way too rushed, unless there's something that we're missing, which I'm pretty sure we are, but I doubt it'll improve. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you doesn't, please share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.